Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our war with the Ottomans in EU4 as the Knights. We're still trying to piece out of this Khorasan war. The war goal was Kandahar. We'd already declared the war and then the Ottomans kicked off with us. So we managed to get Iraq out of it. Now it's just Khorasan and Delhi. Delhi hasn't brought any troops through Afghanistan, or can't get through. So we're just fighting little bits and pieces of Khorasan this side. I almost just gave them some land just to get them out, just to get away, get this conflict over. This conflict and this side done, so we could concentrate all our forces. As it is, all these forces here, they're just mercenaries that I spammed. And yeah, we're about to take the war goal. That should be that war over and done with. We'll bring you down. We're just sort of being annoying at the moment. Rhodes fell to a Danish group. We've since come in and wiped their transport fleet out. And we took this fight. It wasn't the best fight to take, but they were constantly hiding in mountains. So to find them in hills is probably not the worst thing. Anyway, let's carry on. And on you lot go. Cover off on that fort. You up to there. You cover off on that fort. It's just so that they can't spam. I can get to here and force your navy out. Sweet. It's just that they can't spam mercs in these provinces. Oh, you're still 71%. You're done. We'll bring you down. And just be highly annoying. That fight is a win. You don't have anywhere to go to, I don't think. Where are you going to end up? Citra Kandahar is over. It won't be long until they're at low enthusiasm. So yeah, we're not going to besiege in it, but it stops them from spamming in this province. We're going to force you out into us. That'll be another win. Let's line up on their capital then. And let's turn around and take these two. You've taken back your fort. Great. You could do with trying to fight this. Commonwealth are back up to high. Splendid. A gift from Tunis. Come. Kill him. Great. Right. Ottomans are no longer in this area of the map. We can now focus our attention on the Swedish. Yeah, the Ottomans. You're fighting the Knights. Come on, you're fighting the Knights. The clue's in the name. Although we should probably be careful not to push it too much. If you want to fight me, you can. You're done. You go to there. Don't need both of you in there. You go to there. Good. Good. Forced your fleet out. We have naval superiority now. The last war we had against the Ottomans, we didn't, and it makes such a massive difference. Okay. 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 You into there. You into there. You move up. And we are off to help out the Commonwealth. Get back up to high enthusiasm. Well, that is Khorasan's army. No. Where are you going? Alright. And at some point, they'll flip down to low and we'll be able to take something off them. Right. Could force this fleet out again. So you're all being taken. Are you a fort on there? You are. Let's not bother with that. We'll cover off on it, but we won't bother taking it. You continue to take stuff back. You need eyes in the back of your head when you're playing this game. You really do. It's so easy to just miss something. Right, you get them confo. Let's not allow them to spam things there. You move up. You force them out. It does look like we're going to be able to force them out before we get squished. That's unfortunate. But let's blockade the strait. Alright, Khorasan, down to low. Let's get you out, shall we? Yeah, I know you're down to low, but now it's got to the point where we're pretty much winning. Let's just push it. Delhi aren't going to turn up. Commonwealth, you still with me? Kind of. Please do not peace out just yet. We're coming to help you out. Some more mercenaries. I reckon a 4 stack here should be able to turn away the 3, but 3 on 1, we will win that. Knights occupied, Bergened. Let's move you as well. Where's Bergened? Here. You're covering off on there. Occupied that and that, which has forced them out into our fleet yet again. You lot group up here and we'll smash you into their face. Who wants out? No one wants out. Loan offer from Degerid. No, I am profitable enough to not need your loans, thank you very much. Yeah, it's just every time they're out, every time we face them, we smash them in the face. Where do you think you're going this time? Off away to do other things. Fair enough. I would go away to do other things too. Can we get there first? 26th. 21st. We can. What is it? Into the marsh, I think? Into marsh. So -1 against Sweden. Now Sweden is usually notoriously difficult. To fight. Let's instead. Have you got a siege general? You do. Let's lend you some cannons. And let's just cover off here. When this falls, then we're going for the fight. And we rip them out to support. Looks like we've captured transports. Ideal. You to there. You're going to go to there. That'll be this covered off. I mean, we're not affecting sieges, but they can't spam people at us. You keep wanting to, but then not. Oh, what are you doing? Fine, we'll siege for you. You come down there. You go to that. You group up as a deterrent for the tiny stacks that are knocking about us. That's fine. As soon as these ships are up and running, I reckon they're going to plop straight back out and hit this transport fleet. And you're going to hit these. Beautiful. Nope. You're just going home. Fair enough. Oh, Commonwealth. What are you doing? Right, let's get everyone on there then. Siege is over. Good. Before they can siege us, which means we should be able to take what we wanted in the first place. Which should be able to push us up to a decent amount of truce with Delhi and Khorasan. Will do. Fine. Okay. No longer in two wars. No, you can't. Mercs. Go that way. No, you're going to up-black your flag yourself and then get stuck here in an attempt to get around there, aren't you? Don't be silly. Ottomans. War exhaustion of 7.2. War exhaustion of 3.3. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of getting Denmark out. Oh, wait, short of actually going up there. We have a siege general, don't we? Yeah, 4 pip siege general. Let's get him in charge. Do not try and snipe. My singular person that I was gonna put out there. Wait, what? Alright, we'll take the -1. Break shore siege here. We've got support around us, kind of. But that surprises me. That the Swedish... We are better than them in pretty much every respect. Might offset the -1 that we've got. Looks like it might do, actually. The first 2 stages are pivotal. If you take a bag beating in those first 2 stages, there are times when you can't recover from it. Nope. Would I be up now? Let's just go out, pick up our siege general, come back, put him in. Get Commonwealth back up to high enthusiasm. How many would be there? 12, 12. Ooh, who's sieging through us? Commonwealth. Alright. Let's go into Constantinople and let's bait them out. Alright. Now that we've cleared Commonwealth lands, they're back up to high. Good. Chances are they're not going to peace out for nothing. Let's come down and unsiege our capital. We'll get our transport fleet out and we'll go across and just plonk men in there. How are we getting on with our mercenaries? Right, you're all unblack flagged, so I can now just say go there and you'll be fine. Now us going into port here, they'll think that they can get access across this strait now. And technically they would be able to, but I can just bring my troops back out and suddenly they're blocked from getting to this side. For all the people, it's going to be homos. Nope. Not today, homos. Let's split off all the galleys, live dangerously, and go blockade. I don't think the Ottomans have a navy to speak of. Yeah, they've got 22 ships here, but it's mostly transports now. That's fine. Oh, they're going for the war goal. Hormones have dropped to medium. That's alright. What fort levels are there? Level 4, 2, 2. We'd be able to snipe this just with the mercenaries that we've got. And hopefully the Ottomans will get rebels here soon-ish. But enough for a blockade. Only 4. And bring the rest back. Stability drop, that's fine. It's why we keep papal points. 63,000 in Hood of Vendigar. And as soon as they move away, I'll use the transports to come and land a troop on. Just one. Just the one. Actually, let's split off 19 transports and some of the galleys. No. I think we've got naval dominance. I've been wrong before, but I think we've got naval dominance. So, you, don't care what mix of group of people it is. Won the siege of Corfu, splendid. Lost the siege of Esil. Fine, it's fine. You come and join up. You're no longer needed. You come and guard these transports. Oh, yeah, of course we can't. Transport you onto our capital. Take that back, and then you go back. I will take the war goal. Always keep an eye on what your troops are doing. It's alright, it's only mercenaries. I think we'll take the war goal back and then we'll look into a peace now. Last thing I want is Commonwealth piecing out. That's fine. Alright. Let's have a look what they'd be willing to do. We don't own any of the forts in the area, fair enough. We could take the capital. That would be splendid. Ooh, how about the islands? It would please me. Would it? And all treaties? No. Cancel subjects? Not really. Return cause? Nope. Sea provinces. We want direct land from you. We want land that's going to mess you up. Just straight up capital. Four provinces or their capital. I mean, having the capital on this side and being able to siege it so quickly, effortlessly, is a help. Let's get more of the Constantinople now, shall we? So the islands, Naxos Islands are in it. The Naxos Islands. You are, and you are. I want that. I'll take a few ticks and we'll get it. Especially if we take our capital back. Alright. We have their capital, they don't have ours. None of our stuff is sieged. Let's get out before, I think the Commonwealth aren't far away. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. They will go for that now. You're not in Constantinople, not here. Nope. Ragusa, no. That, I think. Not quite war reps, but we're fine with that. Good claims on us? Nope. Just money. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Surprise War number 2 from the Ottomans. Repelled. We did alright there. Having naval dominance made such a massive difference. A huge difference. Right. Mercenaries, thank you for your time. You were invaluable in that fight for us. You can all go home and have happy times. Alright. Oh, and Naxos as well, of course. Tiny little Naxos. You're all mercs, I believe. You are, again. Thank you for your time. You managed to win a war over here when I thought we were going to have to peace out for nothing. Get rid of that fort. It's Useless anyway. Level 2. So, Ottomans. How do you think about your position just now? Austria. Trust is only down to -38. Good. Commonwealth absolutely love us. Alliance, improved relations, defended our provinces. Of course I did. Of course I came and defended your provinces. Liberated our province. Of course I did, because I didn't want you to piece out of our war. You got to, if you're at war with somebody with an ally, just be careful about them getting sieged, because it can end up forcing them out. So you've got to almost view your whole alliance as your country, and you have to manage it like it's your whole country. Us having our capital siege for quite a long time didn't really matter, because it would have been me being able to think far enough ahead, far enough in advance, and being like, okay, it's for the best, let's siege other stuff down before we're going for our capital. The AI is like, oh no, stuff is siege, let's peace out. And you don't want that. And let's root out how much corruption. Not a lot. So what's that done? What's that done? %60% without ships. Fairly happy with that. 3 provinces in this node, in the this trade node, but also a coastal province, which directly hurts. 2 coastal provinces. Oh no, Naxos, of course, it's in the node as well. To that end. Nope. That was already being built. Which has done what? Nothing really. Okay, 1 more troop. Now we must have captured quite a few ships. And to add insult to injury, we'll raid your coasts. Going there. It's a good job we had them galleys. It's a really good job we had them galleys. They're worth the amount that we paid for them. They're worth the amount that we had to maintain. I know we mothballed them for a long period of time, but still, being over your limit, it still costs that little bit extra. And in that conflict, they showed their worth against the Ottoman menace. That will be menacing us no more. Well, until next time. You go homes up. And you raid. Being able to blockade this strait, taking Aderne straight away. The fight that I had planned previously, before the Commonwealth and Austria messed me up, where we were stacking up on Aderne in order to take it straight away and then create the blockade. We kind of did that there. But yeah, anyway. I don't want to leave anything on a cliffhanger. The Knights Near East grows ever bigger. And we've not even got the good CBs yet. I think it's Admin Tech 20 or 21, where you get Imperialism and all that good stuff. That is when we're going to be able to take massive chunks out of, well, everyone. Are you still Guaranteed. No, you're not. But you have Russia as an ally. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ming's still scary as all balls. So, anyway. Join me next time, ladies and gentlemen, when... well... we'll see what happened. 19. Yep. Yeah. With probably war with Persia again. Breaking a truce. When does that truce end? 43. So yeah, we've got enough time for a quick cup of tea. Off to Persia. And truce block them for another 10 years. Alright. Until then though, ladies and gentlemen. Do take care.